Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Florentin and this will be a quick unboxing of a package I got from COOLSELL. I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure because I have a bunch of things coming my way and I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I think it's a cable and a guitar interface. I think that's what this is. I guess we're about to find out. My voice is a little bit hoarse, as you can probably notice. I've been battling a sore throat and some kind of flu for a couple of weeks, and this is the end of it, I hope. So yeah, my voice is not the best right now. So let's just open this right now. Like I said, I think it's a guitar cable and a guitar interface. Yep, that's what this is. And I'll place links for this for these items in the video description. I'll start with the cable. You can never have enough guitar cables. And this one, love the yellow on this cable, absolutely. When you play with multiple musicians, this one won't get mixed up with anybody else's, I guess. It's really nice and bright yellow. The first thing I look at on a guitar cable is the connection over here at the bottom where the cable meets the metal, and you want that to be a sturdy connection, not a flimsy one. Also, you want the thickness of the cable to be decent. This is pretty decent. Also, the feel of the cable is really nice and smooth, very smooth. But my favorite part is the connection here, because as you push this in and out of an amplifier, and this end, you push it in and out of the instrument. I love the L-shaped input here. If you're a guitarist, you'll know what I mean. When you play this when you plug this into your instrument, you don't want this to be sticking out like this, especially if your plug is on the front of the instrument. If it's on the side, it's fine because it'll just go down. But a lot of electric guitars will have the plug-in on the top, on the front of the guitar. So then you have this thing sticking out. So you have this L-shaped plug that's going to allow the cable to just go down nice and smooth. So I love that. That's really cool. This is, how long is this? Let's see if it says 20 feet, but I don't think this is 20 feet. This looks to me like, let me stretch it out. This looks to me like maybe a 10-footer. I don't need a 20-foot cable, by the way, but it says 20 feet. This is probably a 10-footer, 8 or 10. I don't think they make them in 8 feet, but this is probably a 10-footer. And super nice, super sturdy, kind of heavy, which is good. It's not flimsy. And the plug here is wrapped in plastic, which I'm not going to remove right now, but you just remove it and then you can just use it. This won't be a demo video. I will do a demo video in a little while with both of these items. So that's the cable. The second item they sent. Wow, this is really cool. This is a guitar interface. For those of you that don't know what an interface is, when you plug an electric instrument into a recording device, such as a MacBook or a mixer or something. Well, mixers are different, but if you go into some kind of computer, a laptop, even a phone sometimes, an iPad, that device won't take the signal from your instrument and be able to record it unless you use a mic or something. So you need some sort of interface which takes the signal from the instrument and transforms it into something that the device can use. So if you want to go into GarageBand or whatever recording software you use with a MacBook or a Chromebook or whatever laptop or computer you use, you will need some sort of interface. So that's what this is. And this is, I believe, it's made specifically for an electric guitar. And I do have an interface in my studio that you can use for different instruments like guitar, piano, whatever. This one I think is made specifically for guitar. And at the bottom of the box, nice box by the way, really nice if you buy this as a gift for somebody, it looks really nice. At the bottom of the box we have some cables here, which you use to connect to different devices. This one looks like an iPhone connection, which is awesome. I'm gonna try this with my iPhone. I have an iPhone 14. This one, it looks like a USB to like a MacBook of some sort connection there. I have a MacBook Air and this goes in there, so that's awesome. And then there's a USB on that side. And then here we have just a typical aux cable. And I'm glad to see that they include the stereo aux cable. So you have two stripes there. So that's awesome. So that's gonna be very helpful depending on what device you wanna record into. This side here, we have this is another connection, which is, this looks like it goes into my MacBook Air, and so does this. So maybe one end goes into the interface and the other end goes into or whatever device you want to use. And here's the interface itself. Now, the reason I was really interested in this is the size of it. This is super small, and if this works well, it'll be very convenient. I can put this in my guitar case. I can put this in my side pocket. I don't need some big bag with me to bring an interface. Let me just show you the interface that I usually use. I usually go with this M Audio. I've had this forever. It works really well for me. I'm actually recording my solo guitar album with this interface right now. And I've also gotten the Scarlett, which I haven't used yet. This is more modern. This is a newer version of whatever that is. It's a different brand. I haven't gotten to use this one yet. I'm gonna use this at some point. But look at the size of this thing. I mean, here we have different kinds of inputs on this side. Hopefully you can see that. And on this side. And here on this side, actually, we have this is a dial. It's a button. It's a sliding button for input and for output, which is really awesome. So that's what some of those cords are for. So for input, this is where you go inside the interface from your instrument, whatever that is. And then you adjust that volume for the input so you don't get a clipped sound. And then the other one is for the output, for headphones, for example, or a speaker if you want to use a speaker. So here are your inputs on this side, and here are two of the controls on the other side. And this is what the front of the interface looks like. Okay, COOLSELL. And it's about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and about half an inch thick, maybe a little bit less. So super convenient, very easy to store. I don't think that I'm gonna keep all of this stuff with it moving forward, because I'll take a look at this. Is instructions manual, but once I learn how to use it, I'll just have to keep this in my guitar case and a couple of cables maybe, and that's it. So anyway, this is a quick unboxing of a 10-foot guitar cable and a convenient size guitar interface, both from COOLSELL. I'm gonna place links at the bottom in the video description. I'm looking forward to trying this out and making 1 or 2 demo videos with maybe a couple different guitars, and see how this works with an electric guitar, maybe acoustic electric guitar as well. And thank you, COOLSELL, for sending this out for me to review. I really appreciate that. For the rest of you, thank you for watching my video. See you in the next one. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.